One thing the zombies community likes to do more in anything is debate, and that's why I think you guys have been loving the hot take series. But there's also other opportunities for you guys to voice your opinions without it, being a space where you get shunned down. Like if you said something like, Blood of the Dead was better than Mob. So today, ladies and gentlemen, what my video is going to be is me asking you on Twitter, what is your favorite zombies map and why? And you guys gave me some unique answers, which I am super happy to share. If you guys like this type of content where basically I just go through your guys' submissions and give my opinions on them, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are getting that way up to 5,000 subscribers, and we're going to be posting a couple times every week. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. Our first one here from iFusion's Mob of the Dead brought back that creepy factor into zombies, but also just a very fun map. Unique features such as Blundergat, Hell's Redeemer, Golden Spork, new traps, etc. Map that I will forever cherish. I think the Smith Place says it best, where he says Mob of the Dead is a movie within a map. It really is. I love Mob of the Dead. And I think the reason that it was so beloved by the entire community was it was such a shift from older zombies experience where it really felt like the story and gameplay matched each other very well. First off, Mob of the Dead had amazing trailers going into it. And this was backboned by Die Rise that really didn't have a trailer. Really didn't have a trailer. It was more of just kind of, a 30-second little cut that you saw with some talking behind the back by, Jimmy Zielinski and David Vonderhaar. But when it comes to Mob of the Dead, it was a whole new experience, whole new cast of characters, and such a unique idea. And it was the first time they really focused on story as well as gameplay, and I can appreciate that. Our next one up is from Lucari. It says Transit. Really is the ultimate public match map. Chaotic to where matches feel different, space to move around instead of like all 4 players crossing trains. Bad teammates not necessarily being a match killer, and lots of strats for experienced players to use. You just have a skill issue. You better not be talking to me. I know you beat me in Z4C, but you're definitely not talking to me. Listen, I know that Transit is a lot of fun on co-op. I think it's a great map co-op. And when, if you are a main co-op player and you love Transit, a casual fan, then I could agree. I could see your point of, Transit being your favorite. But at the end of the day, it just has so many flaws, so many holes with the pack-a-punch system, with the Avogadro, with an Easter egg that requires a lot of luck, the EMP grenades being underwhelming, and so many other things about that map that I don't think that you can really rate it super high as the best map ever when those flaws are so glaring. Chaos and fun? Sure. But as a zombies map, I don't think so. Absalom, shout out you. I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Revelations. It's like my entire childhood combined into one map. Every time I run into new areas, I'm reminded of all the different memories I have with my friends over the years. Cool EEs and incredible skybox/visuals. People try to knock on Revelations for not being original, a unique map. I think that's kind of unfair, though. The point they're going for, and although, maybe some of the locations aren't unique, because that's the point of going back to those older maps, and it was seen as that finale. But there are new areas in the map, and there are many cool things as well. I really like the spawn area, and of course the pack-a-punch. I really like the Apothecon Servant, the Arnie's, and all the different upgrades. And the Easter egg can be a little bit underwhelming, but the high rounds are so easy and fun on this map. And I feel like Gobblegums work really well on this map, in comparison to other zombie maps that we have on here. And, I don't want to seem super disrespectful, but I'm a big fan of it, and I think it gets a little too much hate. Next map right here, Ginger Melon. Garad Crovey, you get to fight dragons. Ride dragons. You probably want to ride dragons, don't you? You want to ride that bit. Like a carnival. Fight massive mechs, have pet dragon, just a lot of dragon stuff, really. I love dragging these nuts on your face. No, I'm just kidding. Dragons are such a cool concept. Love Garad Crovey. A lot of the community loves Garad Crovey. The peak of zombies YouTube was Garad Crovey. And it is so many awesome things about that map. So amazing. I love all the aspects of it. One of the best boss fights of all time, and arguably the best at the time. Such a unique, storyline with map. It's such a great Easter egg. Maybe my favorite Easter egg of all time. I really love the whole map in general. I think it is done super, super well, and I got nothing but love for Garad Crovey. My only issue with it is the Mark III, the high rounds are just that fun. Listen, I'm not the type of guy that says high rounds need to be overpowered, need to be stupid, easy to be fun. But at the same time, when your wonder weapon doesn't work after round 50, using the AATs constantly just isn't very fun to me. And I think that the Ray Gun Mark IIIs is a little bit of fall off for me, and that's why I'm never really connected too much with Garad Crovey. Our next map here from Tyler Knorr, Zombies in Spaceland, because my reasoning, because Skee Ball is very fun. Skee Ball is fun. But Zombies in Spaceland is the best non-Treyarch map. So much detail, attention going into that map. I love the alien boss fight. I love a lot of the wonder weapons. Shout out to Discord. I like a lot of things about Zombies in Spaceland. But, you know, it's never been my favorite. A lot of the community has been really loving it, putting in their top 5s. But for me, I just don't put it on that same level. But I understand it. And yes, Speedball is fun. It's got to be Mob of the Dead. Shout out Keith Sinister. The Wonder Weapons are cracked. Wonder Weapons are actually a little bit underwhelming in my opinion in terms of damage. But obviously the ability is cool. Wonder Guy, probably my favorite Wonder Weapon of all time. The oppressing atmosphere of Alcatraz in its prime is absolutely crushing. The characters, oh god, the characters. Are you coming? Oh god, the characters. I love me some true crime. We already talked about Mob of the Dead, but yeah, Mob of the Dead's awesome. Stanley, Voyage. From aesthetics to scale to an unforgettable main quest, Voyage is everything I love in zombies. I fell in love with it the moment I first beat the egg. I haven't looked back since. Absolute mess of a map, but I can't say I've ever had a bad time playing it. I can say I've ever had a bad time. You know what's Voyage is like something that's gilded, right? On the outside, you look at it and it's like, oh, that's so sick. The Titanic, a cool wonder weapon, the awesome boss fight. It's like, damn, it looks great on the outside. Then you actually dive inside the Titanic, inside of the map. The layout is horrendous. Every room looks the same. There's multiple different levels. Very difficult. The Stoker is one of my least favorite bosses of all time. There's the Easter egg cutscene and the end, or not the Easter egg cutscene, the Easter egg boss fight, and some of the steps are great, but some of the steps are off, like shooting the planets. The Kraken is underwhelming in high rounds, and I know, Stanley, you're a big Voyage of Despair lover, I understand, but it's just never been my map. It's never resonated with me. Like other maps on Black Ops 4, like 9, like even Classified. I'm a huge fan of Classified, but Voyage has just never resonated with me. And although, yes, listen, it has its ups, and I can see why many people like it. It really was ambitious, but at the same time, in my opinion, I really thought that it did fall flat. Mercy on our next video, or our next take. Shout out Mercy. It says, Zetsubo no Shima. You want to talk about a map that is aged like fine wine? All I've seen on my Twitter the last couple days, besides some other shit, is things about Zetsubo and how awesome it has, you know, aged. And I agree with this. Zetsubo has aged gracefully because, especially on launch, oh, it was glitchy. Aesthetically flawless and are underrated amongst its BO3 peers. I think the outside's cool, but the bunker, in my opinion, is a little bit underwhelming. KT4 is the second coming of the Slickfire, best wonder weapon of all time, plus Skull. Skull is my favorite specialist weapon of all time. I do think it is the best. The KT4 or Skull or Masamune is cool. I really do like it, but it isn't my favorite. But if it is your favorite, I totally get it. A fun casual Easter egg, which is easier than BO3's peers as well. It is easier. It is casual, but I love the two boss fights. Love the spider boss and the other one. A unique map layout inside Ease. Unique side Ease for sure. A lot of unique things about this map. Shit, Spider Bait, one of the most unique features of all time. Awesome features like the gas mask. Awesome things like the giant monster walking in the distance on round 50. There's awesome, really main cool things about Zetsubo no Shima, and I really like a lot about it. And honestly, over the time, it has just climbed higher and higher in my ranking. So if this is your favorite map, I think it's a great pick, and I have nothing to shame about it. For a casual map and I'm trying to chill, I'd probably throw on some music and play Noct. Wow, the OG. But if I'm high rounding, I'm choosing Revelations, and I'm trying to do an Easter egg as fast as possible and choose Maritone because I actually really like the E map. Yeah, Maritone Easter egg is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. I think Maritone is one of the best zombies maps of all time. It's like, I might have more hours of Maritone than all the other maps combined, and I played a lot of D Machine and even Outbreak. Casual round playing Noct. Listen, you can't hate the OG. I'm an OG. The OG's got to stick together, bro. I can't hate it. Listen, it's the first map ever, and I'm guessing that you may be a little bit older. And if that was your first map ever playing, like my first map was 5/Kino Toten. If this was your first map ever and you got to throw back and still want to chill out and you still love that old classic zombies, then I'm not hating at all. And we already talked about the high rounding and Revelations being great, and I can't hate. So I like that you put a new map for every sort of style of play when it's a casual Easter egg and high round. I think that's really cool, and I honestly can't hate on any of the maps. Mirko, Survival Co-op, Die Rise, AN94 Slickfire Unmatched Duo, Aura. Oh, shit. So his survival one is Die Rise. I just can't get behind that. But I'm not hating, but I just can't get behind it. Aura, 5, JFK and the pig. Yeah, if you kill the pig on 5, then you're a fucking pig. And Easter egg, DE is fun, easy to remember, and solo friendly, no guns needed. Yeah, DE is a very fun solo Easter egg. Some little Easter eggs can be a little bit of a chore list, like Origins. But DE, oh, DE is fun on solo. And the boss fight's awesome on solo, too. Yeah, I can agree with these takes, but I'm just not fucking with the Die Rise one, just because I think that the casual play of it is just not for me. Perkaholics Gaming says, Mood has always had a special place in my heart. First off, Perkaholic's been here a while. Shout out that guy, because he's been here a minute. I know outdated compared to the complexity of most maps now, but as ahead of its time BO1. Yes, I'm a big Moon lover. If you know this channel, you know I absolutely love Moon, especially the BO3 version. It is a top 10, top 6 map for me. I love it. But it was ahead of its time for being a BO1 map, 100%. The atmosphere was amazing. Great wonder weapons, and still the best E ending of all time in terms of storyline. Listen, I don't even need to interject because I 100% agree about literally everything you said. Look at Kino Tote and Shangri-La, Call of the Dead. Look at Moon. Moon is a Black Ops 2 map, basically. I mean, it's that ahead of its time. I love Moon. I love the BO1 version. I love the BO3 version. I love the PhD. I love the new colors. Whatever you want to say about Moon, I absolutely love it. Perkaholics Gaming is on point. Shout out you. Tomboy Lover. Did I just say that out loud? Shadows. It's the map I starred on. Started, I'm guessing. The setting and the whole Apothecon aesthetic are super interesting. A hell-like dimension where your sins take you. Yeah, you bear the mark. You are cursed. You must place your head upon the stone. Yeah, shout out that. I know Mob did it first, but this map is literally connected to Mob more than any other map. Also, the exclusive weapons. I love when maps have exclusive weapons. Mob of the Dead did it. Orange did it. Shadows did it. Zet did it. I love that about certain maps. Even Revelations has it. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. Even Buried. Like, there's cool things that are specific maps, specific weapons, and specific features. And I think that makes it, you know, part of the uniqueness of maps. And I love that. Because the real weapons of Shadows, you go fit that theme. You got the bootlegger. You got the sword. You got the Arnie's. And I know they came back in Rev. But that's a Shadows of Evil thing if I've ever seen it. Awesome things. Awesome weapons. Awesome layout. It really took Mob of the Dead and sort of perfected it with an amazing jazz theme. You cannot hate on this take, and if you're hating on this take, then you're just an absolute hater. I think this is an awesome take. Shout out BO3 was better. I'm using your ad. I'm not saying that name. Shout out BO3 is better. I think it's awesome. And our final take, which I think is the most, you know, said map. I know a couple of people said it, but I'm just grabbing this take. It's from Dildank. Love the name. Origins. It might be overrated as hell. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. But when it came out, I was going through some extremely tough times. And it really got me through the worst of my life. Grateful to be alive because of it. That is actually crazy. Origins, I don't want to get on a sad note here. But if we're just celebrating Origins, I mean, Origins is just one of those maps that I really feel like saved the community. You still have people today speedrunning Origins. It's my favorite map ever. I know it's a lot of people's favorite map ever. It is kind of the basic bitch map to choose, Origins to Horizon Track. But Origins really, I mean, I remember being 12 years old playing Origins on my Xbox 360 because I bought it on the little piece of paper, and then I had to use the little hard drive flash disc in the back to give me extra space to play Origins. I used to play so much Origins. I even recorded on my iPad that I don't have anymore my first time ever getting the ice staff. That's how much Origins means to me, and I totally get it, man. Origins is an amazing map, and I'm happy to know that you're doing better now, first off. All love, and the vulnerability in this take is insane. It's all love, man. I love Origins. I know you love Origins, and we all love zombies in general, and we all debate back and forth other things like that. Which map's the best? Which thing is this? Which thing is this? And I know we all talk about different ideas, but I think that Origins is just such a fucking awesome map. Such a fucking... All these maps you guys are saying are fucking awesome. Like, I love zombies. I love zombies, and I can't wait for Black Ops 6 to come back and just blow our fucking hats out. Especially with all the people being kidnapped. I mean, what the fuck? But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking about doing more videos like this where I just kind of ask you guys a question on Twitter. What's your favorite wonder weapon? What's your favorite map? What's your favorite character? What's your favorite storyline? What do you want to see for Black Ops 6? And then you guys just give me takes and I react to them. I know I have the hot take series with guests that are super cool, but, you know, getting other YouTubers and having them on so frequently is difficult with the timing. It's very hard because a lot of people are busy, and I'm also busy myself, and with school starting back up especially, a lot of things going on. But I think that this is a series where I don't have to rely on other people, and I can sort of, you know, just take your guys' takes and read them out here. So I love that. Let me know what you guys think of this idea, but I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And the hot takes video with Queidos will be coming out soon. Also, if you didn't see this tweet right here, I will be starting a new channel. A lot of information about that. I will go on more about that in my next video. But if you want, this will be the link to the channel. It'll be on the top comment. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. The absolute best. Call of Duty Zombies forever.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.